He met the devotees in 1978, and he took Harinam and Diksha from Gaur Govinda Maharaj, and took sannyas from Gurudev in 2001. And he's one of the best guys I've ever been next to in a kirtan. He absolutely explodes it. So, Sripad Bhaktivedanta Ashram Maharaj, a very, very warm welcome.
Namo Vishnu Padaya, Krishna Prastaya Bhutale, Srimate Gaur Govinda Goswami Tinamine, Namo Vishnu Padaya, Radhikaye Priyatmane, Shri Srimad Bhaktivedanta Narayani Tinamine. Shri Krishna Lila Katane Shudaksham, Odaya Madhurya Ganaistu Yuktam, Varam Varenyam Purusham Mahantam, Naranam Tvam Shirasa Namami. Dear Srila Gurudev, I offer my most respectful and affectionate obeisances in the dust of your divine and most magnanimous lotus feet. On this most auspicious occasion of the centennial of your appearance day, I awkwardly try to glorify such an exalted Mahapurush as yourself, but I'm like a dwarf trying to touch the moon. So because I'm totally incapable of properly glorifying you by my own efforts, I'll try to take shelter of Shastra. In the Srimad Bhagavatam, the Lord himself says, Sadavo Hridayam Mayam Sadhanam Hridayam Twaham Madanyate Najananti Naham Tebyo Managapi. Here, Lord is saying, Sadavo Hridayam Mayam, that sadhus, that they're my heart. But for those who are following in the line of Srila Rupa Goswami, the acharyas in the line of Srila Rupa Goswami, that when Lord is saying that these sadhus, that they're my heart, that we can understand it, that just as Srimati Radhika, who is the embodiment of Mahabhav, she is the embodiment of Madanakya Mahabhav, that in her praying vilas with Shyam Sundar, that just by her glance, she's pouring arrows filled with her Madan Prem. And as these glances enter into the eyes and the heart of Shyam Sundar Krishna, Shyam Sundar Krishna, he is the embodiment of Shringaras. But Shyam Sundar Krishna, he becomes overwhelmed. His heart becomes inundated by the Anurag and the Madan Prem of Srimati Radhika. And Shyam Sundar Krishna, in such a state, he binds up Srimati Radhika within his heart. But Srimati Radhika is not alone. Srimati Radhika is accompanied by her Sakhis and her Manjaris. The gurus in our line, they're Manjaris of Srimati Radhika. And they're always situated within the heart of Krishna, because Srimati Radhika, she's always bound up with love in the heart of Shyam Sundar Krishna. So in this way, our Gurudev, he's never independent in his love of Krishna. He's never independent of Srimati Radhika. And then it says, Sadhunam Hridayam Twaham. That Krishna, he's saying that I am always in the heart of my pure devotees. Because in this war of love between Pyare Ju and Pyare, between Shyam Sundar and Srimati Radhika, that as Srimati Radhika is inundating Shyam Sundar with her love, similarly, Krishna, with his sweetness, his Maduris, his Venu Maduri, his Rup Maduri, his Prem Maduri, he's also reciprocating and showering Srimati Radhika with his love. And Srimati Radhika also, she binds Krishna up within her heart. As our gurus, as Gurudev, he is one of such manjaris who is tadatmik, one with the mood of Srimati Radhika, then the same moods that Srimati Radhika is feeling, then he is also feeling in his eternal Swarup. Krishna says, Madanyate najananti, that, oh, I do not know anything else but the love of Srimati Radhika. And Srimati Radhika does not know anything else but me. In the same way, in Guru Tattva, Guru, he is not that he does not know anything beyond Krishna, because he only knows Krishna through the agency of Srimati Radhika. So he does not know anything, or she does not know anything beyond Yugal Kishore. That I believe Srila Bhaktivinoda Thakur, Srila Narottam Das Thakur, Krishna say Toma, Krishna dite pa, Toma sakati ache, ami to kangala Krishna boli boli dai tava pache pache. That, oh Krishna, that he's yours. That how is Krishna the property of Gurudev? Because Gurudev is a very near and dear associate of Srimati Radhika. And as Krishna, he is begging for the mercy of Srimati Radhika. Then Krishna, he goes behind to Srimati Radhika's near and dear to beg them for the mercy of Srimati Radhika. So it says that Krishna, he's always following behind the sadhus to get the dust of the sadhus. Means that in our line, that those who are very near, those who are so dear to Srimati Radhika, that Krishna has to go and beg them for the mercy of Srimati Radhika. So he's following, so when he finds such personalities, such sadhus, who are premi bhaktas, who are Radha Priya Sakhis, then he chases behind them to beg their mercy, because by their mercy, then he may be able to get the mercy of Srimati Radhika. That is stated, Acharyamam Vijaniyam Navam Manyeta Kahichit Na Matya Bujasuyeta Sava Deva Mayo Guru. That in understanding Gurudev's position, that there are many, that there may be many gurus. But here, Acharya Mam Vijanyam, that Krishna, he's telling Uddhav, that spiritual master, bona fide spiritual master, that you should know that he is Sakshat, he's equal to me. Acharya Mam Vijanyam, you should give him that respect. Nava Manyeta Kahichit, that at any time, no time should you disrespect such personality, such very dear associate of Srimati Radhika and Sri Krishna, who is a Radha Priya Sakhi. Na macha bujasuyeta, that you should give all respect. You should not think, though he walks amongst mortals, common people, as an ordinary human being. And we see that Gurudev, one of his multitude of specialities is how he could mingle with common people as if he is, I can say, ordinary devotees, though no devotee is ordinary. But even those devotees who are still on the Kanishta level, let me say, that he can mingle with them just as if he's one of them, and in this way he removes the Aishvarya, the opulence, which he has so much. But in coming in contact with Gurudev, and he giving us such close, intimate access, because by having such close, intimate access with such a dear devotee of Shri Shri Radha and Krishna, then by that intimacy, then we also we start to develop the adhikar, the qualification to go into more intimate relationship, intimate understanding of Shri Radha and Krishna. But here Krishna is saying, "Na matya buddhi suyeta," but don't be envious of, don't think he's an ordinary person. I remember that behind closed doors, sometimes I would be myself, which is kind of an inordinate, um, offensive kind of a personality. That I would open my mind with Gurudev. And sometimes, though I'm a Kanishta and he's a Mahabhagavat, but I would still voice my opinion, even if it was different from his. And sometimes we would get into, and this not in public, but sometimes we would get into, I'll go beyond the line. And then Gurudev would just have to say, stop, watch out for your material desires. Meaning you're gonna make a fence and you're gonna get swamped with material desires. You're going over the line. But that was his mercy, that he put himself out there for us. But we should understand that Srila Bhaktivedanta Maharaj, that he's not even amongst gurus, he's not an ordinary personality. And we should not equate him. Like you have so many devotees who may take on the position of guruship, and then their disciples have to see them as being non-different. But it is very important that those devotees, they train their disciples to understand that don't see me, that don't equate me to be like Gurudev. Because then it will be offense, actually. It will be offense. If they're not really on that platform of Gurudev. If they're on that platform, it's another thing. But even if they're on that platform, out of respect as disciples, they'll train their disciples that, oh, you may have so much nishta and worship for me, but when it comes to your Param Gurudev, then you know that he is on a completely different platform. So Krishna says that Gurudev is Sava Deva Mayo Guru. He's the sum total of all the demigods. That he's beyond that. He's beyond that. Because the demigods, they cannot take you into the Nikunj. They cannot take you into those very intimate kunjas of the pastimes of Shri Radha and Krishna. But Guru Saki, they can take you. So what is qualification of Guru? It's stated, Tasmat Gurum Prapadyeta, Gigyashu Shre Uttamam, Shabde Parecha Nishtatam Brahmani Upasamashrayam. That everyone should surrender to a bona fide Guru. Tasmat Gurum Prapadyeta, Gigyasu Shre Uttamam. And one should inquire about the absolute truth. That we do not take shelter of Guru and then start to inquire about so many mundane things which are not related to our spiritual advancement. But one who takes shelter of Guru. So then it is very important for those who are in the position, taking this very, very responsible position of guruship, that before they take disciples, they should see that they should do pariksha, examination, that these prospective disciples, that they know what they're getting into, that they have some idea what is guru, they have some idea what is disciple, even though we may not be on the qualification of a real disciple, but at least understand what is disciple, understand what is guru, and then you give them mercy. Otherwise, it will be ninth offense. So Says Shabde Parechinishyatam Brahmani Upasamasrayam. That such spiritual masters, that they're fully realized in the Vedic scriptures. That not only do they know the Vedic scriptures, not only have they assimilated the Vedic scriptures, but they have realized the Vedic scriptures. That the Vedic scriptures, Shabda Brahm, are flowing from their hearts and coming from their tongue and mouth, like Ganga and Yamuna, nectar just flowing without any stoppage. Anyabilasita sunyam gyana kamadya nabitam anukulyena krishanu shilnam bhakti uttama. That they are that he's also realized the supreme absolute truth, Shamsundar Krishna. That not only does he speak about Krishna, not only can he enter you, describe the pastimes very nicely, but he actually realized Krishna, that he sees Shamsundar Krishna. He sees him face to face, that Krishna is there within his heart. He sees Shamsundar. And within his heart, there's no desire for anger. There's no material desire, no anger, no material greed, no envy, no illusion. All these things are removed. That this is qualification of Guru. And what is Guru giving? Divya Gyanam Yuto Dyadyat Koya Papasya Sankshayam. That the Guru, he is giving transcendental knowledge, Divya Gyan. I remember one time I was with Gurudeva in Malaysia, and he was speaking on the process of Diksha. And then he said that just as I'm speaking to you, and he was speaking about the different levels of devotees, Kanishta, Madhyam, Uttam. He said, just as I am speaking, that this is the Divya Gyan. I'm giving you transcendental knowledge. And then at that time, being in the association of Gurudev, then you had no time for anything else. Now we have time to play around with the internet and space out. That time, no time, because everything was so intense. And then at night, the knowledge that Gurudev was giving, then in my half dream state, then that knowledge was just like coming through my heart and in my consciousness, and just coming to a point of assimilation. I cannot say that I've realized assimilation, and heading towards realization. And then I understood, oh, this is Divya Gyan. But the Guru who's giving that mantra, then he must be realized for the mantra to take effect, for the Harikatha to take effect. I could have heard the very same things from somebody else, but when I went to sleep at night and all these realizations coming in my mind and my heart, they would not come. But because of Gurudev's very special situation, his intimate connection with the divine couple, then I could understand what does it mean, Divya Gyanam Yuto Dyadyat and Kurya Papasya Sankshayam. And as this realization is coming drop by drop by drop, at the same time, the material desires are also being pushed out one after another. Tasmat disheti saprokta desikai tatpako vidai. That the learned sages have said that this is the process of Diksha. So Gurudev, he has put himself, and also it explains, Srila Jiva Goswami explains, Divya Gyanam hi atra mantre bhagvat surupa Gyanam. That when the Guru is giving this transcendental knowledge, Divya Gyanam hi atra mantra, that within the mantra, that there is the form of Shamsundar Krishna, the form of Krishna, that is your worshipable Ishtadev. And also there's knowledge of one's own Sarup, which is there within the heart, and which is now being awoken. That there's a special potency in that mantra coming from a self-realized soul. One time I was with Srila Gurudeva, Where was it? 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 I forget. But he said that, oh, I know who you are. You are not that black person. He said, you have your real form, you have a very beautiful golden form. And Srila Gurudeva was looking at me with his very beautiful blue eyes, and I was just like in a bewildered state. But this is Guru. That Guru who is on that transcendental platform, he knows the form of his disciple. This is why in previous ages we see when the what to speak of previous ages, even now, when the disciple has practiced sadhan bhajan and is entering into stage of ruchi and ruchi asakti, and they're starting to understand something of their form, then they go to Gurudev, and Gurudev is giving affirmation, confirmation that yes, that this is your form, because he knows. Based on that, many self-realized gurus, when they give the name of their disciples, it's linked to their spiritual form, because they know. So, though Gurudev, he is so intimately related with Shishi Radha and Krishna, but out of mercy, he leaves Vrindavan Dham, and then he comes to Western world, which is very, very nasty. And why? It's stated in Srimad Bhagavatam. Janasya Krishna Vimukasya Daivat Adama Shilasya Suduki Tasya Anugraha Yeha Taranti Nunam Bhutani Bhavyani Janadanasya. That Janasya Krishna Vimukasya Daivat, that those living entities who've turned away, Vimuka Jeeves, we've turned away from Krishna, and we're now swimming in this poison ocean, Daivat, of material world, Maya Devi. The Adama Silasya Sudukitasya, due to taking this poison of Adama, irreligiosity, that we're Sudukitasya. Not only are we duk, unhappy, Suduk, we're totally miserable taking this poison, and we're thinking that it is nectar. But Anugraha Yeha, that out of compassion, Gurudev, he came and then he traversed this planet. How many times? I don't know, 26 times, something like that. At that late age, 80 years, 80, that he was traversing this planet and giving this mercy. That we cannot even slightly appreciate, myself, I'm saying, what extreme mercy that we've received to have the association of such a personality who came and mingled with us as if he was just one of us. And the beauty of it is that though he's in such an exalted position, he came to make us one of him. This is Guru. In Srila Raghunath Das Goswami, he very beautifully explains the position of Gurudev. I have 4 minutes. Tvam gopika visharavetayanti keshi seva dikarini guru nijapada padme dasyam pradaya kurumam rajakana neshri pradangri seva narase sukhinim sukabdo. That, oh Gurudev, what is your position? Tvam gopika visharave tanayanti keshi. That you are young gopi who is serving your Guru Saki, Rati Manjari, Rupa Manjari, and Vrisharave, the daughter of the king of King Vrishabhanu Maharaj, the daughter of King Vrishabhanu Maharaj. And what is your speciality? Sevadikarini Guru Nijapada Padme. That you're Seva Adhikarini, that you are so much absorbed in the service of your Swamini, Srimati Radhika. That Guru Nijapada Padme, that, oh Gurudev, here Srila Raghunath Das Goswami, he's praying for us. That, oh Gurudev, oh please be merciful. Nijapada Padme, and you let me take shelter at your lotus feet, which is imbued with this very intimate service of Srimati Radhika. Dasyam Pradaya Kurumam Rajakana Neshri. That you are serving the divine couple in the forests of Vrindavan, Rajane Kananeshri. And there, Radangri Sevana Rasesukinim Sukabdo. In this forest of Vrindavan, in one of the kunjas, that you're serving the lotus feet of Sri Radha Angri, the lotus feet of Srimati Radharani. And the lotus feet of Srimati Radharani is Shukabdo. It's the ocean of Ras, ocean of Madanakya Mahabhav. And you are there swimming in that ocean. So here Srila Raghunath Das Goswami is saying that, oh please, oh Guru Saki, oh Gurudev, you please be merciful to me and just give me one speck, one drop of mercy from that ocean of Ras at the lotus feet of Srimati Radharani. So many words I can speak in glorification of Srila Gurudev, especially on this most auspicious centennial celebration. But I feel that the real offering that I can give is really to give my heart to fulfill his desires for me. But the truth is, I am unable to. I am Durbhagya. I am Durbhagya. Durbhagya, I'm very unfortunate that he's come, he's given me so much mercy, and I have not taken the mercy. So I'm praying, oh Gurudev, somehow please let me take your mercy. Force me to take your mercy. That
was beautiful. Maharaj, whenever you speak, I want to have you on recording, because whenever you speak, it injects in my heart this sense of urgency of repentance. And it's very, very beautiful. So thank you so much. That was a really ecstatic Pushpanjali.